So let's start that again. Hello everyone, my name's Botanist Cool. Loki, thank you very much for the 5-stream streak and the hydrate. I appreciate it. I'm gonna get myself a little hydrating now. I hope you all are doing very well. So let's talk about these minis. I actually primed these minis twice. The first time was with white primer, and that kind of fucked up big time, right? And a lot of it went goopy and gunky, so I used isopropyl to strip off as much of it as I could. And then I used black primer because that's all they had in store, and actually I quite like how the black primer looks. And I feel like that's going to help me make these salamanders a little more shaded and a little more poppy, and I really am excited for that. So what I'm going to do today, so this is what I want all the finals to essentially look like. This is what my first salamander looked like. What I want to do today is I want to put all the bases in here. The bases of the greens, the blacks, the retributor armor colors, the gun colors, etc. I want all these base colors in here. I will not be doing any shading, washing, etc. because we're doing a Nuzlocke later. I don't think I'll have time for that. So we're going to be using a lot of Feywild Emerald today. Steel Legion Drab, Lead Belcher, and Retributor Armor. So 3 of these are from Citadel, and 1 of these is from Army Painter. And very clearly we're going to start with the Army Painter. I might use a matte black and matte white as well from Army Painter to see how that goes in the future, but yeah. I also got a few new brushes. I'm just going to start trying to use them. Some of these are bigger, and that's exactly what I want, and some of these are smaller. And I'm going to learn how to use each and every one of them a little bit. I think this one might be a little too big, but I did get one that's half the size just in case. Basically, I'm just testing it out, seeing how it goes. So we'll just start with 1 mini and go from there. Actually, let me just... That's perfectly... How you doing today, Loki? Hope you're doing well. Thin? I'm bad with the thinning stuff, like, I'm bad at knowing just how much to thin it by. Doing well. Sorry to take a call right after. No, you're good. You're good. Gotta do your calls. It's important shit. I might have made it too thin. Oopsies. We're painting 10 of these, so having a little extra paint's not gonna be bad. I made it. And again, God, I didn't even add water to that one. That was just fucking paint. Much time today working on my rank in Pokemon Live, which I know I should not be proud of. Hell yeah, you should be proud of that. Good shit, good shit. Get that Pokemon rank up, baby. Paint thinness, I have a really big problem with, typically speaking. Oops. That's not running, so that's nice. Friendly. Back leg. That's fine. And I could tell when people are starting to get salty with me because I got the lead through some. Oh my god. Kick their ass. Just kick their ass. Doesn't matter. Kick their ass. Someone's boss. Yeah, there you go. Doesn't matter what they say, it matters that you kick their ass. Yeah, I think I thinned this out way too much. It's so watery. Like, some parts are fine, but like, it really is watery. I think some of these paints don't need to be thinned, I think, but like, at the same time, I'm always a little worried they do need to be thinned. I'm gonna let this one dry for a bit before I get back to it. Like, I don't want to ruin it anymore, or work on it anymore and ruin that. You know what I'm saying? The circles paint? Yeah. Like, little details next to it too. Like, there's a single like thing here. It's like a commendation. Gotta paint with like a cream color and red later on. Like, I gotta pay attention to that shit too. A lot of tiny shit all around. I also have it on a wet palette, so I probably don't need as much water as I did use. What palettes are the best? They are. Like, it keeps everything a little wet and workable, so that's great. I know I gotta do multiple layers when painting these guys, so like, it makes sense if it's a little thin, but I feel like I might have made it too thin. But it makes sense. At the same time, it's frustrating. Gotta make do. Like, it's coming out fine on my finger. Like, that's fine. That's good. But it's just one of them where it's like, did I do it right, you know? Because I'm not good at this yet. Not yet, at least. One day. You getting better? Yeah, exactly. I am getting better. I am just legitimately getting. I do not deny any of that. I'm very proud of my project so far. I don't want to use a smaller brush actually on this part. Brought a round 2/0, so around 1/2. These belts are a lot more detailed than the last belt did on that guy. Like, the other one was sick. Those are like belts of all these little doohickeys on there. Exactly. I just keep trying to get better, and I'm also enjoying it. That's primarily what matters. I enjoy it. I am. Oh. Ooh. Bees. Oh, he's got this thing in the middle. Okay. Right back at the legs. Hang out. Let this try for a second. No, we're having a hard time basing. I think I thinned out. Because the pigment kind of ends up being patio. Comes out uniformly on my hand, which is the wild thing. The test show is uniform. Come back to you later. I really think it's way thin. Let's try it again. The cod piece. Let me show you guys what I'm worried about. If you take a look at the back here, like right here, I'm worried about this. Like, is it supposed to be the pigment like going that much? Like, yes and no. Like, I've done it where I could just like kind of go over. Like, if you see here, that's how that looked before, but now it looks pretty smooth after multiple layers. But at the same time, this just gives me anxiety. Even though it will turn into this. You know what I'm saying? It just gives me a massive amount of anxiety. Let me just get this real quick so I don't forget. Oh, shit. Something I just realized. My wet palette is completely filled to the brim. That might be why I'm having such a frustrating time. Wet palette, ironically, maybe too. It's supposed to remain, like, wet, but not soaked. It was absolutely soaked. Maybe that's where some of my issues were coming in. Maybe. We'll see. Could just again be me. Either way, that would have been technically me too, because I set up the wet palette, didn't I? Like, it looks better, right? Like, that looks good as a base. I'm just anxious. It is thin, which is, like, fine, because it keeps the details. But it's just, you know, it makes just not enough color. Oh, is there another one? Maybe just have like commendations again. I don't paint them green by accident. Oopsies. I don't know why they have the commendations on their legs though. That's a wild way to place to put them, huh? get that cod piece. That combination's hard to. This is why thin coats scare the shit out of me. Look on the left, look on the right. Two very different ones. The one on the right, left has one coat. The one on the right has two coats. But it just scares the shit out of me, even though it's really thin. Hey there, Archimedes. How you doing today? I have factory resale on Steam Deck and now I'm attempting to mod Skyrim. Hell yeah, let's go. Skyrim has at least one or two mods up there, right? Tempting is the keyword. EXE files do not work on Linux. Why is that? Are EXE files like specifically a Microsoft thing? Yeah, I did not know that. Second. Oh, that's my back. Oh man, let me stretch. Excuse me. Oh fuck, my back cracked a bit. Ugh. By the way, if you're lurking, thank you very much for the lurk. I really appreciate it. But hey, can you do me a favor as well? Subscribe to the YouTube. We're at 705 followers. I'd be grateful for all your follows. Please and thank you. Or subscribers. To make FNIS work despite the lack of power documentation for the Linux. Ooh, nice. I don't know what FNIS is, but I'll trust you on that. Especially that's something big in programming. Also, I'm starting to put my art on Tumblr too. My Tumblr is just Botanist Cool, so if you want to go take a look at it, you'll find it. I think I have the exclamation point socials. We'll show you my Tumblr too. Going back to the roots, guys. Going back to like what, you know, the true, you know. True blogging stuff. Tumblr. The animation system for Skyrim. Oh shit, that's really cool. He's got them tech skills. 13 years old? Damn. I mean, Skyrim's an old game, isn't it? Like, it's fucking old. (2011) Yeah, that's like 13 years, dude. Old. For a game, that's old. It's still being played as much as it is. I mean, we'll never get a Skyrim 6, so We never got that. Sorry, Elder Scrolls 6. So I mean, that's the best we got. Huh? I never played Starfield, though I was really excited to try out Starfield, but never ended up playing it. I saw a few people playing it, but it just seemed so underwhelming. I mean, I'd rather just stick to Elite Dangerous and this guy. Isn't it a High Rock or Hammerfell, I believe? Yeah, that's what they say, and then it's never gonna come out. Todd Howard's gonna release Skyrim Special Edition 6 Deluxe 2035 edition before Elder Scrolls 6 comes out. We know that's the truth, too. Fucking Half-Life 3 will come out before Elder Scrolls. Portal 3 will come out before Elder Scrolls. Yeah, Skyrim's fine for now, for sure. I did enjoy playing it for a little while. I did play it for a bit, and it was fun. And the ability to count past 2, yeah, I am. Exactly. That's I believe in Valve's ability to count past 2 more than I believe in Elder Scrolls 6 coming out. Team Fortress 3 is gonna come out before that comes out. Or, I mean, who knows? They kill a lot of things. Environment, video games, they kill a lot of things. Let's take a quick gander. I'm gonna let this guy dry off a bit. Let's take a quick gander at everyone. How are you doing? A few areas to clean up, but pretty okay. Dog piece. Miss. Let's come back to that again later. This actually came out pretty okay. I don't think I'm gonna need to do too much this one. Oh, this is wrong. Oh, there we go. Let's investigate it real quick. Yeah, no, that's. I might have to glue them together to make it stay better, but that is 100%. I'm gonna get some glue for that. Quick. That is actually. Let me do that to everything here that I think needs to be glued together. Right, real quick. So, like, as an example, this guy here, the hand is detached quite a bit, and I do not want that detached, obviously. I want it together, so let's fix that one real quick. I'm gonna hold these together for like 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. And it should dry together in its own time. The ones that, funnily enough, are on the top of the weapons are fitting fine. It's the ones that are on the bottom that aren't fitting fine. Fine. So it's literally just these two I'm gonna have to fix. This one, sorry, this one, and the other one. Let me do that because I don't want to deal with painting in the wrong area again. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's still look for another 15. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. I don't want to paint that part again because I don't want to ruin the glue there. All right, I'm gonna put this away. Let's get back to checking on the base coats here. I know some of them are still drying, but whatever. But let's get them. I think I'm gonna finish. I think I'm gonna get 5 bases done out of the 10 I have today. In an hour, I'm gonna stop, take a break, and then we're gonna come back at 7 o'clock with some more Nuzlocke. Sleepy. Disgusting God Emperor propaganda. Hello, Elijah. I know, right? How disgusting. Elijah, how are you doing today? I love you to bits. Exclamation point on Elijah, guys, by the way. See his Tumblr and all that other cool stuff. Elijah, I feel like this is like I thinned it too much to paint to try this time. Disgusting. And it's like, but two or 3 layers makes it look fine, you know? But it's like, yeah, I don't know. Like, that looks fine after two layers, except for the tip there. I gotta fix that tip here. But like, this looks fine after like 2 layers, you know what I'm saying? But the first layer gives me such anxiety because it looks so blotchy. Let me fix that toe real quick. Two or 3 layers is the correct amount? Yeah. I think I got 2 layers basically on everything, plus a little bit of detailing. But yeah. I'm getting the 2nd layer on some of these parts here now. But it's just so anxiety inducing to see the first layer have blotches everywhere. Even if that is the way. Brush damage, texture buildup on your model, and a lot less from thick. Yeah, it's like painting a wall. Yeah, for sure. I gotcha. Back I got. There is a for those who are curious, there is a Warhammer movie or miniseries that came out. It's called like something Nexus, like something Nexus, right? Something with an S, like something S Nexus. Nexus. I don't know. It has a salamander in it, and it's like fuck yeah, salamander, my dude. And it has a salamander, an ultramarine, and a sister of battle, who are the main characters against the Necrons, right? And the salamander Sakan is such a cool dude. Like the ultramarine's like, oh yeah, look at you and your emotions and your weaknesses and yada yada yada. He's like, shall we trade axioms now, brother? It's just like, holy shit. They're having like these such a passive aggressive like talk battle with each other. It's great. It's so funny. I don't know everything about it yet, obviously, but like the sass, well, not the sass, it's the undertones of their context of the talk is really great. Is it Primeval Nexus? No, I don't think it's Primeval Nexus. It's something Nexus though. I don't remember what I don't know if it's a miniseries or a movie. That's really cool. It kind of makes the Necrons a little scarier, actually. Not gonna lie. Because the main antagonist of this series or movie is the Necrons, and I'm just like, oh shit, this is a little scary. This is just a little scary. But I did like seeing the Salamander up there, because like, I know Salamanders don't have a lot to them right now. They only have 2 unique units from what I could tell. While like a lot of other ones like the Chaos Space Marines, Blood Angels, the Grey Wolves, Space Wolves, whatever they are. They all have like multiple special units and even like special entire platoons. And Salamanders have 1 or 2 max. So it's like, yeah, I'm gonna see a Salamander in the fucking movie thing. That's cool. I like that. I know there's a few platoons like that don't have a lot. Like I don't remember, Elijah, does yours have a lot? Because I know I've seen a lot of World Eaters, but I don't think I've seen a lot of yours. Fuck, Emperor's Children, I think it was. I've seen a lot of World Eaters. I've seen a lot of Thousand Suns. And I just can't remember the rest. I'm trying, I really am. Let me think. Alright, let's start on number 5, because I think I'm only gonna do 5 today. As I'm gonna again stop in I'm gonna try to stop at 15 minutes, maybe 30, and then take a break and then come back for Nuzlocke so Sleepy. I'm pretty sure there are some more underrepresented chapters in Warhammer. I'm pretty sure there are some that just simply are not represented at all. Not of significance at least. So like, yeah. I don't know which ones are the most underrepresented. I know that there are Space Marine chapters that don't have a lot of love in the actual minis. That's fine. I'm just kind of like, now I'm just morbidly curious, which like Space Marines or which chapter? That is true, we did see that. God, I need better memory so I can go back. Any Space Marine chapter that's original founding? Got you. We're gonna have to go again one day. We'll have to go when I actually understand what the fuck I'm looking at. If there are still loyalists or chapters don't exist inside the meta, you just have to pick a generic Astartes. Go, yeah, fair enough. I just thought that there's a few of them, like as an example, as I was saying, like Salamander has like 2 unique models that are like, if I recall correctly. Everything else is kind of like you can use any Astartes or Primaris or whatever it is. I know they got like a lot of. I was watching 40K in 40 minutes recently. They were doing a narrative. They were doing a narrative game, a series of games, where the Space Marines were fighting against the Tyranids, and they call it the Siren's Call. So every time the Tyranids won out of the 5 games, they would be able to pull in more reinforcements in the final game, right? So it was really cool to see like different chapters of the Space Marines go against the Tyranids, and at the very end they brought out 3 different Space Marines chapters. I believe one was the Blood Angels, one was the red one, I don't remember what they're called, or maybe that is the Blood Angels, and one was the Ultramarines with Kalgar, Marnius Kalgar, and they had like a whole bunch of like named units there, which was really cool to see. Like the different chapters had the different chapter leaders. And I just remember someone in the comments like, wow, that's a lot of plot armor they got for the Marines. It was a really cool little thing to see how they were doing it. I don't know, like I think that was really cool. They used the game to take it to make a narrative, and it was really fun to watch all 5 of those episodes. They didn't have Salamander, sadly. Yeah, it doesn't mean shit against pure biomass. They were fighting. There was this one battle. I think it was the second one, where it was like big fucking models, like huge Tyranid models and huge Space Marine models, just duking it out, kaiju style. You know what I'm saying? That was pretty cool. I remember one time that the Space Marines had lost the battle, and they came into the next one. I think it was the Wolves or something like that. The Wolves, the Grey Wolves. They lost one battle, and because they retreated, they were able to come into the next battle with some forces, which was really cool. I'm like, I love how this all ties together. Like, they did a great job with this, like, little narrative shit. It was so good. It was a lot of fun to watch. Doesn't mean shit against pure biomass. They actually did another one, which was not really narrative, but it was kind of like scenario narrative. It was a 1-game thing, and it was Tau and the Space Marines. I don't remember which chapter, versus the Necrons. It was a huge, like, it was like a 20k point battle, and I know usually it's like a 4k battle of like each team having 2k armies, but this was a huge fucking one apparently. And they're like, oh yeah, no, the Necrons are on a Necron tomb world, and they are trying to start an ancient weapon. The Tau and the Ultramarines, or the Space Marines, have teamed up in an unholy alliance to stop the, for the greater good, to stop the Necron menace. And while it may never happen in real, like in the actual lore, it was kind of cool to see them fight together. And it was really cool to see all those scenery pieces that the Necrons have. They have a lot of really cool scenery pieces for the Necrons. Yeah, that's it. Oh honey, tell me. Oh, honey, honey, ba 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 ba. You are my candy girl, and you got me wanting you. Sugar, ba 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 ba. Robo Girly Man has very unholy lines with its out. Robo Girly Man? Who's Robo Girly Man? I don't know this joke. I'm not into the scene that much yet, Elijah. Who is Robo Girly Man? The joke is he's sleeping with their leader because if I recall correctly, they have a lot of it. Oh! Oh my. Oh my. That's heresy, Elijah. Are you saying this guy's a heretic? Are you claiming Robo Curly Man is a heretic? What the fuck is Robo Curly Man? So like Elijah, I know that a level it would be fine, but this gets me anxious. Like I hate how like not. Yeah, you see, that's what gets me anxious. It's just that it'll be fine after another layer, but the anxiety. Who the? I gotta look up who. I did not get the arm. Let me get the arm before I forget it. Oh, Gilliman! God. Oh, wait, the leader, that's the Primarch of the Ultramarines, right? That's Gilliman? Oh no! Gilliman is a heretic! Hey guys, I remembered the Primarch. It's not Vulcan. Well, I mean, Horus is a Primarch too, but that one's kind of easy. He's also acting Emperor? Ah. Right, because the Emperor's basically a corpse. Who just occasionally, like, gets up, apparently, in, like, really stressful situations. Hey. Bye. I'm back to sleep. Gilliman, the acting emperor, is a heretic. A big pill to swallow. Smooching up the towel. Oof. Oof. That's dangerous territory for you, Gilliman. I should see if my like library has the audiobooks for fucking Warhammer so I can start listening to them. Alright. I'm gonna start one by one to check how the paint. This one I'm gonna have to do a second coat on, but like I'm gonna check one by one, see how the paint's going. I need to redo it, and or if I need to add on anything. A little bit here. Like, see, after two layers, it looks great. That looks great. There's a little bit on the knees. I might have to add a little bit on there, but like on the tips here that aren't as like great. Boom, but like that's nothing. Looks great. But the anxiety. Hear that? A little bit of green. Basically, I'm just doing like all these like little spots here because I'm pretty sure this guy is more or less done with the first layer of green. The odd piece is good. Actually have back. All right, he's fine. A little bit in the neck. Head actually looks great. I'm really happy with the head. A little more. Up here. And could use a little bit more. These are so this guy looks pretty good. The green on him looks good. That's 2. Katie, hello Katie. How are you today? This one needs help on the I'm alright, kind of sleepy. Yeah, valid. Dude, I'll tell you something. This doesn't happen often. Usually I wake up at like 8 or 9 or whenever the sun hits my face. I fucking zonked out for 12 hours last night. It was weird. I haven't done that in a while. Just popping in quick? Well, I am grateful that you popped in quick. Hopefully, your day went well and, I sent you some stuff about the last night's Ace Attorney announcement. Which for those who don't know, it wasn't really a new announcement or anything, but there is a new little YouTube video called Ace Attorney. Yeah, exactly. D&D might have ran a wee bit late. There's a new Ace Attorney video called Ace Attorney TV. Yeah, there's some marketing. The Ace Attorney TV video is kind of cute though. It has kawaii Edgeworth. It has Edgeworth in like a whole like thing of pink and sparkles, and I love it. But yeah. It was basically a little bit of marketing. The Ace Attorney TV is very cute though. Because you even hear Edgeworth do some info dumping on something he really likes that we don't touch upon in the games a lot. My man Edgeworth talking about his special interests. Yeah. It was a lot of fun. It was very silly, and it was one of those things where it's just like, yeah, this is a really good like way of just being like that's a cute advertising. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of marketing now is just kind of like boring. That was a really interesting way of advertising the Ace Attorney franchise and saying, hey, for those of you who have not done Ace Attorney yet, here's what you're looking forward to, and here's what you're kind of going for through the eyes of Edgeworth and Phoenix, and it was really cute. Phoenix calling Edgeworth a weirdo was really funny, and Phoenix calling everyone who Edgeworth knows a weirdo is even funnier. Edgeworth Steel Samurai obsession gets more and more. Yeah, exactly. Edgeworth is just like, hey, when's the next time we're doing a new podcast? Because I would love to talk about Steel Samurai's episode 1 through 3. And I was like, yes, Edgeworth, please info dump. I would love to hear it. It's actually really cute because like Edgeworth is so steely serious. Like the moment he gets really relaxed and starts talking about Steel Samurai is absolutely fucking adorable. Oh my god. Like the excitement in the VA's voice was palpable. You know what I'm saying? And the animation was cute. Like it wasn't like fluid. It was more like really fast stop motion picture animation in a way, I guess is the best way to put it. It was really cute. I liked it a lot. It was good advertising. That's what I'm saying. It was good advertising. It was very fun advertising. And that's worth something. Yeah. Listen, I want to hear. I want an episode of Ace Attorney TV where he just talks about Steel Samurai. Give me the Steel Samurai lore, please. I think that would be fucking hilarious. I would love that. Maya could guest star too. It's like, yes. Also, I feel like an Ace Attorney TV series where they have like these little snippets of like 2-minute interactions where like maybe Phoenix talks about his relationship with Eldon Noodles, you know, over the years. Or like they talk about Steel Samurai with Maya, or Larry Butts comes in talking about how much he hates how often he's in court. You know? Or even like a little thing of Lotta Heart or whatever, like I feel like that kind of little mini series would be really cute on YouTube. I would love it. Looking a lot better. This guy's looking a lot better. How's your cod piece? But it was very cute. I liked it. Things to put on for D&D. All right, I'll think about that over the next. We'll be on with Sleepy for Nuzlocke at 7 o'clock. I'm probably gonna end this stream in 15 minutes. So we'll see you then, Katie. And for everyone lurking, thank you for the lurk. I really appreciate it. Lurking is always like one of the best way to support streamers. Just being there and just sitting around with us, hearing us talk and do stupid shit is the best way to support us. So thank you very much. If you can, do me a favor, subscribe to the YouTube. Lurk there too. I'd be extremely grateful. And yeah, thank you. I think I pretty much got what I... Not done, but you know, the green color's close. Like doing all this in 2.5 hours is pretty good timing on my end, honestly. 5 minis based with their primary color in 2.5 hours, pretty good on my end. Gilliman's a heretic. Love it. Too attractive about that Tau leader. So beautiful. So majestic. I saw a TikTok yesterday of this guy who calls himself an old Hammer fan. Basically, he's been playing Warhammer for God knows how long. And he was being asked a question about the female Astartes. And he goes, dude, I don't give a shit. And if we're doing the complicated answer, there were always females Astartes. They were just never put in as models because they didn't want to risk the marketing back in the day. And he goes, if you take a look at all these other chapters as well, there's a lot of like inclusion in these chapters. Like he goes, salamanders. When people started saying that salamanders are black, they're like, the angry incels were like, oh no, they're coal black. It's like, yeah, but they're also very like, Afro-American, Afro-Caribbean, culturally coded. And they talked about, I don't remember which legion it was. He goes, these guys are coded off the Pacific Islanders, and these guys are coded off of XYZ. So, like, Warhammer is a very diverse cast in its own unique way. The people who are gatekeeping and being assholes about this diversity, quote unquote, are people who've never played it and go on YouTube just for the clicks and say, yeah, I've never played Warhammer, I don't know anything about it, but this doesn't seem right. And honestly, that's what I've seen in that thing too. Like, I've gone and I'm not big into the actual like fandom side of it. I just like painting my little minis on my own. But a little bit I've seen of people complaining about, you know, the new game and all that kind of like inclusion stuff, that they're like, oh, it's so bad, yada yada yada, are people who literally go, now I've never read the books or played the game or painted a mini, but in my opinion, and it's like, dude, play the books. Play the game, read the books, stop being bigoted. There we go. Bada bing, bada boom. It was just kind of really cool seeing an old Hammer fan just be like, yeah, these guys are fucking bigoted idiots. And I hope that one day I could, like, you know, I hope that one day I just know as much as that guy does. That guy was pretty cool. He was like, yeah, no, this is XYZ, this is XYZ. I'm like, that is so cool. He knows all like the cultural influences of each chapter and how they all interacted and how they were all made and founded and designed. That's really cool. I think that'd be something cool to kind of dive into every once in a while, you know what I'm saying? He's like a wealth of like pop culture information, specifically with Warhammer. Pretty cool. I'll have to see if I ever see him again on TikTok, but he seemed pretty cool. Hopefully I can find him again. Yeah, it's just basically just like, yeah, fuck the bigots. I'm like, yeah. Like, he's like, yeah, no old Hammer fan is, you know, bad. It says all the people who are alt-right fuck boys. And I'm like, yeah, that's the truth, bud. They've never played a thing of Warhammer. They're like, don't get me wrong, I have not played a game of Warhammer, but I also just like paint whatever the fuck you want, whatever you want. And I hope one day I could be someone's Elijah where I get them into Warhammer. And it's like, yeah, dude, Let me tell you about the two things I know about Warhammer: the salamanders and the Tau, and that's it. Let me tell you about those guys. So I can get you into Warhammer, make you play your own thing, and then they play their own. It's just like, you bastard, you didn't choose Salamander or Tau. How dare you? I will be someone's Elijah one day. I will get someone into Warhammer. I think it was really funny because a few years ago, I was doing those Star Wars shipbuilding videos, and I liked them. They were a lot of fun. But it was really funny because I think Elijah just told me, why don't you just buy Warhammer minis already stuff? And I'm like, they're a little expensive, so let's see what I got here. Fucking haven't really touched them in a while. I still have a whole bunch of them left over, but here I am painting Warhammer. I should have just gone for Warhammer when he told me to. Could put more money towards Warhammer. Or at least just D&D minis, like more dragons too. I'm gonna let this dry up again. I'm taking a look at each mini one more time, and if I'm happy with them, I will end the stream for the next 45 minutes. And if I'm not, I'll do a few more edits, and if I end up passing 6:30, I may as well just continue streaming. Do a stretch. So here's what they would look like before, basically. These are the primed ones, right? These are the remaining primed ones. This one's the leader, the lieutenant. He has no helmet, obviously. But these are the other primed ones. And you can see I still have some white primer on some of them because couldn't get all of it out. But alas. And these are the ones that have a coat of green on them so far. So let's just go through them, each and every one of them. I'm going to look at one at a time and then give you guys a look at it too. Power, I need to fix. This guy looks pretty good. For that first layer of paint, I think it looks pretty good. Might be a little bit right here, actually. Saw that on the camera. So this guy, I think he looks pretty good on this first bit. Good start for the color. Move him to the side. Let's take a look at this guy. This, I think I'm... Oh, this is the one that I had to glue together? Oh, it didn't even glue fully. I'm not gonna paint its hand again, but I'm gonna get the glue and try to glue it back like a minute. Off screen. Otherwise, the paint on it looks good. Accommodations on cover. And I got Yep, this guy looks pretty good. Aside from the fact that, aside from the hand, then again, I'll have to glue that onto it later. So we'll fix that in later. I'll fix that later. Actually, did this one glue on proper like? Where's the other one here? This one didn't glue on either, so I'm gonna have to hold it on a lot more. Okay. So, look at this guy. Here under the these. Top of the head. Arm. That's the neck has a little spot. Pretty good. The hand I'll have to do a little bit more detail work on later, but it's the hand. A little bit on the helmet. I think I missed a few pieces on the actually something. Your name. Where did it go? That looks good. I can add a little bit more on the tip. It's the entire section. Good. Here. Knee could use a little bit of work too. All right, number 4, pretty good base of green. There's a few places like you see on the inside there I need to hit up again, but and last but not least, let's look at you. Yeah, you need. I know you're the last one to get a second coat, and I crushed it. The chest looks good. But the back looks good, excuse me. Or this armpit. Put it on the head. All right, I think I'm done for right now. So, there's a few things I gotta do, including finishing some gluing up here and there, but gotta work for the day. We basically put a bunch of green on them, made them look pretty decent. I got to have some anxious moments about some thin coats, and we're great. Detail work will come later on, obviously, but yeah. If you're watching this on YouTube as a VOD, thank you very much for watching this on YouTube as a VOD. I hope you had a good one. YouTube, stay safe, stay Botanist Cool, and we'll see you soon. Bye, YouTube. Oh. Oh, my arms actually hurt.